So when I woke up today, I told myself to cook up because this is unacceptable. It's time to lock in like Curry needs after getting his ankle snatched. Cause about a month without peak is crazy, but let me explain my actions on why when y'all needed me the most, I vanished. You see, I was on the grind to finish the entire Pokemon series. So I was locked in for the past month to finish the remaining 700 episodes, finally making it to the most recent season. And with seeing there was on some new shit, I decided to take a break and lock in.
But wait, there's more.
And the same day your boy was ready to lock in to drop some Bleach heat. Pre-order early access for Sparking Zero dropped in, so I got distracted for another 2 weeks. I'm not gonna hold you. So yeah, there you have it. And yes, I'm aware Bleach 1000 Year Blood War Part 3 dropped, and after seeing how crazy I went last video, I'm convinced y'all want more Bleach after this. If I'm right, let me know and go crazy on that like button, and now that I have free time, I'll drop Part 3 ASAP. And if you haven't already, go peep my previous upload. You feel me? Now grab your golden Oreos and pink lemonade. It's fire. Now with the heat. So Yhwach and the gang pulls up to the Royal Palace, and upon arrival, you ground spawn soldiers because they were greeted by Senjumaru. Meanwhile, on the other side of things, Ichigo and the gang are headed to the Royal Palace to assist the Royal Guards in taking down Yhwach. And back at the Royal Palace, Jugram ordered the soldiers to attack, which Senjumaru matched the energy with her holy soldiers, making light work of the competition. And them niggas really felt like they were the shit. So they tried to go for Yhwach, but slid through that nigga like butter, all due to Nyanzo's ability. And more holy soldiers pop out the cut trying to be Sneak Nation certified, but got dealt with ease. But while he was distracted with them, Senjumaru manages to retailor his robe, killing him in the process. And after taking out the trash, Senjumaru was ready to commence the violence. So Yhwach called out his Royal Guards, which you can't even see. This nigga bro was spawned straight from Kingdom Hearts. And look at this nigga, he was inspired too much by Aizen. And bro swear he the next adventure with this classic Thor ass look he got going on. Nigga even got the cape. I'm done. Like bro, you are not next in line. So Jabbar pulls up, slashing Senjumaru's shoulder, so she's like, oh nah, and called up the Soul King shield to put in work. Jabbar's like, well, you're a big one. Pause. What do you say? I didn't quite catch that. He said the bigger they are, the harder they fall. Got her. Like, bro, who is even talking to you? Like, stop meat munching and stay in the back. So Pernita just looking at the guard like, get your weak ass out of here. Has Senjumaru in disbelief. The way she looking right now, I was the same way, cause what the fuck did bro just do? He just balled him up like he was a sheet of paper. It must be limited to like weaker opponents or something, cause I feel like he would have just crushed her on the spot all the same, right? But yeah, Lily Baru talking about some, you see, the Royal Palace was doomed the moment my lead set foot in it. And he shot Shawty in her dome. And Pernita starts to crush her body. And they swear they cooking, thinking shit easy as he shoots down the platforms. And then got on the knee talking about some, after you, my liege. Now I ain't gonna lie, the glazing be crazy. Like that's top tier dick eating. But Yhwach knows shit ain't that sweet around here, as things starts to unravel before them. Bro's in shock cause he really thought he cooked. But that was all a part of the setup, with the real palace being hidden by Osho. So Lily Baru tries to shoot it down, but his attack gets blocked by the branch of Kiryo's cage. And is unsuccessful in getting a single shot through due to the cage feeding off Reishi, which his shots are comprised of. And then comes Tenjiro, followed by the other Royal Guards dropping down, assembling one after the other like the Avengers. With Oetsu pulling up last with his dramatic ass entrance, I wonder where the spotlight came from. Bro had the filming crew on standby. And oh nah, bro pulling up in some slippers is diabolical. Like what kind of treachery is this? Bro really trying to set a trend. These are the Black Air Force replacements. Catch a nigga wearing these, best believe your soul is in danger. They do not care about your existence. So Etsu draws his sword and started chatting, but Gerard was not trying to hear it. But my nigga Etsu Weave Nation certified. Now watch how he violates bro's whole existence. So Gerard raises his arm for the next attack while talking head, but got cut off mid-sentence. And I'm telling you, those slippers will make a nigga real unusual. Drop your feet in them bitches, you become an entirely different person. The energy those slippers give off is diabolical, but let me move on before I end up talking about slippers the entire video. So Gerard gets laid out, and these niggas like inconceivable, cause they cannot believe their eyes. Lily Baru can't accept what just happened and starts to up the stick on Etsu, but bro's like, get that weak shit out of here. And look at how he finished it off, walking away with pure elegance. Taishi. Hey, bro back there stun locked. And wasted not a single second, he goes for the other two, completing the squad wipe. After seeing this, anyone with some sense can tell he's one of the toughest characters in Bleach. And I ain't gonna hold you, bro really got that shit on. Like, who else you know rocking slippers? Like, let's be for real. But yeah, Etsu started talking about somehow his blade too sharp and that it doesn't cut it as a complete sword. And thank you Yhwach and the gang for raiding the Royal Palace, cause it gave him the chance he needed to test it out to come to that conclusion. But Yhwach is like, enough of this bullshit, I'm here for the boss, and throws an item which allowed him to teleport outside the womb. And with that, Ichibei and Yhwach are now at a standoff. And Etsu's ready to scrap with Yhwacha's successor, which he's trying to figure out exactly which one out of the two is it. While on the other side of things, Ichibei got the flex and talking about how he need minimum room coverage to take him down. So Yhwach starts talking head while calling bro by his whole government, which got Ichibei heated, so he smacked bro across the map and pulled up on him, telling bro to think about what he did and smacked him again. But as Yhwach was sun flying, he shoots himself in the back with arrows to cushion the blow. Now I would have been concerned because bro's willing to do anything for the win. Those the type of people you do not want to get active with. They are D1 crash outs, and as crash out goes, you cannot get through to them. So Ichibei's like, I bet, I guess I have no choice but to kill you. So after Etsu patiently waited on who will be his first opponent, things finally starts to heat up the moment Jugram draws his sword and the womb starts to collapse. So Kiryu handles the situation and Tenjiro went to put in work attempting to drown the competition. But Uryu makes his escape. Guess bro don't like taking baths, oh dirty ass nigga. Senjumaru starts throwing hands, but Uryu signed to Weave Nation. And Tenjiro ready to max Jugram ass out, but bro spawns a shield and blocks it. So Etsu's bummed out cause his teammates hogging all the action on his grand debut of whoop ass. But little did he know the Aizen wannabe was still alive and was back up freaky as a bitch. Cause as bro starts to explain his ability, this nigga didn't break eye contact not even once while licking blood off his hand. Like bro, I would have canceled the match right there, GG's, cause he doing too much. Like I'm getting real uncomfortable. He ain't looking for a fight, he looking for someone to match his freak. But I'm not gonna hold you, this confrontation between Etsu and Askin was a whole lot of you got me, I'm down for the count. Psych, I lied, I'm still kicking head ass. Cause they both kept faking each other out. So as bro continues to explain his ability, Etsu starts to get weaker and weaker. And I wasn't playing when I said bro never broke eye contact. Nah, Pete, bro still licking and looking. And you see, this is what I mean by that freaky shit. Cause bro finishes up by swallowing pause, and Etsu collapsed from it. That's mighty unusual, but yeah. Meanwhile, on the other side of things, Senjumaru and Uryu still in the mix, and Uryu spams arrows, but Senjumaru quickly threaded up an umbrella to protect herself. And Tenjiro got Jugram on the defensive and annoyed with the shield. Tenjiro said, get that weak shit out of here. And with Jugram's shield no longer in hand, they both go for a clash with Tenjiro winning the encounter. And we see Askin feeling confident as hell, he think he really cooked. But remember when I said this fight between Etsu and Askin was a whole lot of fake outs? Yeah, that nigga Etsu was role playing like he was down for the count, but was really fishing for info on his ability and was able to counter his ability with the help of Tenjiro's spring water. And he quickly takes out Askin. And panning on the other side of things, Senjumaru made light work of Uryu's arrows and sent the attack right back at bro. The fight between them was completely one-sided. Uryu can really get folded by her any second, but you already know Ply won't allow it. Meanwhile, high in the sky, Ichibei and Yhwach are clashing. And with Yhwach having blocked one of Ichibei's attack with his arm caused him to fall right into Ichibei's trap card. Cause his ability to slice names, which in this case the name arm has been sliced in two, so his arms can only function at half capacity. Ichibei then slashes Yhwach's entire body, cutting his power in half. But Yhwach had a plan, bro talking about some smirking and shit. That's never a good sign. That nigga cooking up some nefarious acts. But bro must not care cause why he spectated. Like my nigga, I would have not let him get that off. With that long ass chant Yhwach was reciting, he had ample time to interrupt what he was cooking. But bro must think he in the wrong anime. This is not Dragon Ball. So Yhwach started snatching power from all his comrades. Bro said shit was temporary, rent is now due. And now Yhwach and his main squad has the power collected from the ones below and is now stronger than ever. And damn, I never peeped Ichibei's head shape. Bro head set must be heavy as shit. No amount of treatment can bring that head back to restoration. Meanwhile, down below, Etsu gets filled with holes. He think he has bro all figured out. But boy, was he wrong. And Lily Baru shot at bro again with Tenjiro and Kiryu going for the save. But bro said,
No! There's no way out of this.
Cause his ability uses force to penetrate anything that's in between the muzzle of his gun and his target. So Tenjiro blinded bro while Senjumaru takes Etsu to safety, patching him up. And bro was good as new and they always on the same type of timing and started talking they shit, really standing on business. Gang, they really tough as hell. And you know what? I'ma say it. This may be a hot take, but I think the Royale Guards are tougher than the Akatsuki. Like, don't get me wrong, Itachi clears the entire Royale Guards. In terms of swag, of course. But I don't know, I just feel like the Akatsuki looks so tough because of Itachi. Take that nigga away, then we're pretty much left with Pain. And he's not tough enough to solo carry in the aura department like Itachi, just saying. So Kiryu got the setting shit up and it was back to the 1v1s for everybody. And Gerard thought he was Sneak Nation certified but ended up attacking a substitution. And watch how Shawty come up from behind weaving that nigga shit and drag his ass across the floor. Senjumaru has to be the toughest member by far. Like I know I said Etsu was one of the toughest ones, but she's even tougher. She really put it on for the ladies. Just look at how she handled bro with such speed and elegance. And and then quickly binded bro to the ground. She's so tough she don't even want to walk normally like everyone else. She's straight gliding towards the nigga. And panning on the other side of things, everyone has their own fight going on, and bro right here don't want any part of it. He is not wasting any time. He senses this is a bad matchup and is trying to get the hell out of there. And as the gang continues to put in work, Ichibei and Yhwach still getting active, with Ichibei gripping Yhwach's neck, and Yhwach thought he was finna cook, talking about some "you shouldn't have touched me," having Reishi spread across Ichibei's body, but with one flex he counters his bullshit and damn near popped his head. But for putting hands on a real nigga, he must pay for his actions, so Ichibei gets even more serious, cause this nigga was already serious at one point and now he's even more serious than that. Now I don't know how many serious modes bro has in his arsenal, but he seems to have quite a bit. So they're both clashing and Yhwach yet again thinking he really doing something. But little did he know Ichibei was hitting him with a setup. And with Yhwach's blade covered in ink, his blade is now nameless and rendered useless. And back on the other side, Senjumaru attempts to pierce Jiraiya's heart, but that had no effect. And Jiraiya set his hands ready to eat for each gender and punched the shit out of her. And as crazy as it is, now that Jiraiya has the upper hand, it now applies to everyone in the group as they all come out on top. Funny how that works, right? And since Yhwach is unable to use his sword, he uses his powers to snatch Ichibei's powers and engulfs bro in flames. But the way bro just standing there without a care in the world lets me know that that man Yhwach did not put in work. And as the situation may have seemed dire for Squad Zero, they were only just getting started. And I like how Etsu's always the first to talk his shit. And with him commanding the gang to arise, he lets Senjumaru know that she'll be the one to take them all out. Gotta love Bleach, man. It gets better and better by the frame. There she go gliding again. Shawty ass must be wearing Heelys. So they all slit their necks in preparation for the setup to fuck up the Quincy's whole existence. And with that, the seal which linked them all together hiding their true Zanpakuto has been broken. And Senjumaru is now at full strength, unleashing her Bankai. And yeah, she started fucking all their asses up one by one. Starting with Lilybaru, who was put down by getting all his attacks reflected back at him. Then Askin, who got sealed by armor of steel blades. Pernita, who's been buried in black sand. Gerard, who's been frozen solid, striking a pose with little movement he had left. Jagram, who's been engulfed in flames until he's turned to ash. And Uryu, who's technically been genjutsu to death. Now quick sidebar, before I watched the latest season of Bleach, I was under the impression that none of these niggas really died because Uryu's trapped along with them. Cause knowing how authors be moving, they'll find some way to keep the important characters in the story. But hey, shawty really cooked they ass. They were just saved by Yhwach. And panning back on the other side of things, Yhwach starts to walk away like he really put in work. But after hearing the flames disperse, he gives Ichibei the side eye to then see him cheesing hard as hell. That's why bro kept a straight face, cause he knows once he unleashed Ichimonji, everything that's black in the world belongs to him. So he had none to worry about. So Ichibei covers Yhwach in ink. And with that, Ichibei stripped Yhwach of his name and renamed him Black Ant. And after lecturing bro, he stomped on bro and clapped his cheeks. Pause. And yeah, that was the conclusion of Bleach 1000 Year Blood War Part 2 and all its greatness. And I know y'all boys want me to cook up Part 3, so go crazy on that like button and I'll dish out the heat very soon cause I'm locked in. Now, with that being said, whether you're from TikTok or YouTube, don't forget to drop a like and follow and subscribe if need be. We moving. Also, I'm taking recommendations, bro, so hit the comments. And more hit on the way.